We've all heard you are what you eat. Well, Janet Jacks is living proof of that. After 3 decades in the health food business, she's launching a book, Discover the Power of Food. That book is just out. In fact, you just got your copy day before yesterday.
I just did. That's right.
This is
it's
great.
Very exciting.
But I mean, it's all these years of knowledge that you put in there and breaking a lot of myths about food, and just important how natural food, everyday food, organic food is so key to our well-being.
It is, because food is information for your cells. So what you eat in the morning, what you eat today, is going to talk to your cells, to your hormones. It's going to impact how your cells communicate with each other. It's going to impact how you feel, what your energy is like. And we don't even realize that we can eat ourselves well. We can eat more, and we can have freedom to eat that food, and we can heal our body in doing so.
Right. And this all started, I mean, you even started your store, goodness me, because your husband had diabetes.
He still does.
Yeah, it still does. But I mean, you kind of found a way for food to kind of help him with that,
Absolutely,
right?
because we had seen what happens when you follow the path of diabetes without doing things right, and the devastation that happens, and we wanted something different. And that is the reason why we started all of this, just to, first of all, to help him, because an autoimmune type of diabetes is a lifelong thing, and then secondly, to help other people. And education is in my blood, so I started teaching classes 33 years ago, right now, and then it's now come into a book where I'm teaching in the book, and I make it easy to read and compelling, and yet maybe myth-shattering for a lot of people.
Right, and let's start off with one of the myths right here, because you say that we need salt, but not the salt that we have in processed foods and everything, but we need it as a mineral.
We need it as a mineral, and we need the minerals that whole
and the right type
provides.
of salts, right?
That's right. We need a salt like this has about 65 different minerals. We need to eat those minerals so that our body can work, because every enzyme function needs a mineral, and we're not getting them. We're not getting them from our soil. So the idea that we need to cut our salt and eat low salt, yes, if you have certain health conditions like kidney failure.
And if you're getting it from a lot of processed food.
That's right. But when we are trying to be healthy, a lot of times we try to cut our salt down, and that's not what we should do, and especially if we're under stress, and most people are, because we lose sodium when we're under stress. We have to replenish it, and it's one reason we crave the processed food. So it's a lot different to put salt on your chicken or your broccoli or in your healthy chicken soup than it is to have all those processed foods.
And soup is another thing that you're big on, especially homemade soups where you're putting in animal bones, because again, that's another way to get minerals.
Another way to get minerals is saving those scraps and saving the carcass from your turkey or your chicken and boiling it up and pulling the minerals out of the bones into your soup broth. It's an excellent way to get minerals. And yes, we waste those things, and we need to get back to simmering them on the stove.
It's almost back to the way maybe our grandparents ate, or their parents ate, right?
Yes. They didn't have processed food. They only ate real food. And we don't need to be afraid of fat. And you can see I have a lot of different fats.
You've got a lot of good fats here, yes.
Including in the cookies. There's no flour in the cookies. There's a lot of fat, and they taste fantastic. But we can eat a lot of fat and make the body work better, because our cells are made of fats. Our cell membranes are made of fats. And they need fats in order to communicate and to work properly.
Right.
And
it's just the good fats, right? And this book kind of explains good fats versus bad fats.
Absolutely.
But one big takeaway for me from all my years of learning with you has been, don't buy low-fat stuff, because the stuff they add to it to make it flavorful or whatever, the benefits are kind of wiped out there.
Oh, yes.
And you need the fat.
Yes, you need the fat. And low-fat food we think is going to make us slim, but actually eating more fat, without having to think about it, the weight loss will come. We have to remember that weight loss is a side benefit of getting healthy. Weight loss should not be the goal. So all of those people who are going to hit the gym this month and say, I'm going to work off everything I ate, it's not going to work for you, and it will be discouraging. If you put in place the right kind of food and have the freedom, no guilt, the freedom to eat the healthy food, and that's what I like to help people see. Your exercise will be much more effective. You'll get a lot farther with less exercise, and the two together are great companions.
Janet, we've run out of time, but we're going to put up a site on our website where you can get the book, because right now it's only available at Goodness Me, but it's going to be available online shortly and in ebook form as well at some point. Janet, thanks so much for coming in. Again, the website, our website, chch.com, will have the information.